Hi Taurus, thank you for joining me for your love reading for the month of May 2024. As always, please do keep in mind that this is still a general reading, okay? So you never force fit the reading into your own situation, okay? And again, you only take what resonates for you anyway and use your discernment, okay? Right, so today we're going to be finding out who is thinking about you and why. And again, as always, you're the one that's responsible for your own life, for your own decisions, okay? Just take it for what it is, basically. Right, so your first messages that are coming out, if I knew then what I know now, then I would have done things differently. Okay, so this indicates that the person who is thinking about you at this point in time currently does have some kind of regrets. They're wishing that they could go back and do things differently or do things over. Okay, I have not forgotten about you, even if you think I have. Now, I am going to say at this juncture, Taurus, that you must never get stuck on one person, okay? It's a really unhealthy thing to do. Don't get caught up in a spiral that involves another person, okay? You have the choice as to whether or not you engage with the energy, okay? It is completely your choice, but do not get stuck on someone. This energy is saying, look, whoever this person is, and we don't know who they are yet because we need to pull more cards, they're saying that they haven't forgotten about you, okay? They still think about you fairly consistently. And then even though you were right, I had to learn things the hard way, okay? So it's possible that this person, you tried to warn this person that what they were doing was self-destructive, or, you know, you probably tried to speak sense to this person. Again, this is not necessarily about romantic love. Or, okay, it could be for some, but it's not going to be romantic love for everyone, okay? You might have tried to warn this person against doing something, and they went ahead and did it anyway, okay? And then that's backfired on them. And now they're thinking, shit, I should have listened to Taurus. Taurus tried to tell me about that, and I just didn't listen. I was too arrogant. I thought I knew better, basically. Okay, that's what's going on with this energy. Right, what else for Taurus Collective? Who is thinking about Taurus Collective and why? What information can you give us, please? Who is thinking about our Taurus Collective and why? Okay, a little bit of pushback that's going on. Right, so you've got shy, nervous or too nervous to ask you out, or nervous or too nervous to admit that they were in the wrong about something here. It takes a minute, the answer's maybe, and second guess. Okay, yeah, so this person's probably trying to second guess what your response is going to be. They're trying to second guess how the conversation's going to go. You've got no you hang up, lengthy, exciting conversations, having a lot to talk about, being into each other, meaningful, giddy, and having a lot in common. Yeah, so with this energy, I definitely feel that this person is wanting to speak to you. They're wanting to get something out in the open here. They're wanting to clear the air, okay? You've got hiding and staying away is easier underneath that card about you being right about something, okay? So yeah, there is definitely strong messages coming through about this person not wanting to admit that they were in the wrong, but knowing that they have to admit that they were in the wrong about something. And then you've got rocking it, being yourself, confident, loud and proud, hitting the right notes, harmonious, concert and showing off, rocking it. It doesn't come across like this situation has bothered you much, okay? It might have really bothered you. It might have really, really upset you. You know, this could have been a really pivotal moment in your life. But the external appearances that you're giving off to everyone, Taurus, is basically you're moving on. You know, it's not affected you. That this is the front that everyone sees, basically, okay? Right, so who is this person, please, that is currently thinking about our Taurus collective? And again, I need to emphasize, do not get stuck or caught in a spiral, okay? Who is this person that's thinking about Taurus? Thank you. Okay, you've got Taurus energy, Taurus moon specifically, and this come out in reverse position, okay? It's the Six of Coins in reverse. This is selfishness, unfairness, it's a power struggle or a different power dynamic. Another reversal, Queen of Swords reversed this time, it's Libra. Okay, that's critical, that's quite cruel and overbearing energy. That is also dismissive as well. So the person who's thinking about you, they are acknowledging that they were dismissive. That they were dismissive towards you, and I feel they were dismissive towards your struggles, okay? This could be someone who was really quite hard on you with this energy, not very giving. Do you know what I mean? It's like someone who watched you struggle and didn't offer a helping hand. Or this is someone who you saw was struggling, you offered a helping hand, and then like they turned the tables onto you. They could have made out like you were interfering or that you were overbearing, okay? Whichever way the pendulum swings for this, it still indicates to me that somebody said some really hurtful things to the other person. Very, very deep, very cutting, very unnecessary also, okay? Someone was unnecessarily cruel. And I feel that the person who's currently thinking of you is really analysing the things that they said and the things that they did, and definitely, yes, wishing that they could take it back, but also knowing that that's not going to be possible. You know, talk about trying to put the toothpaste back in the tube. That's not going to be possible. So the only way to resolve this is for them to either man up or women up and take accountability, okay? Because as I say, as a preference, they would rather pretend that it never happened. They would rather just not acknowledge how much pain that they caused, okay? They just prefer to ignore it. But as we all know, that's not reality. Like, you cannot live your life that way. It feels to me that they've realized actually that they've lost a really good person through their own arrogance, okay? So you have triggered this person, whoever they are and whoever they are to you. You have triggered them into doing their shadow work, okay? You know, looking at all those bits and pieces of themselves that they don't like, and instead of ignoring their existence, actually facing them head on, okay? This person has got a real issue with apologizing for anything, be it the big things or the small things, okay? They feel either insulted or powerless when they have to offer apologies. And it is ridiculous, but you do need to understand as well that there are actually some people out there like that who would never admit any kind of wrongdoing, because that would then having to admit not just that they were incorrect about something, but they would then have to change up their behavior, you know. And not a lot of people like to hear those kind of things about themselves, okay? And that's just a fact. So that's the energy that this is coming from. Okay, why are they thinking about Taurus, please? Yes, we will take that one as well. Thank you. Okay, they're saying upright for this one. Beautiful. The star upright with the Page of Wands also upright. So you've got Aquarius energy coming through and fire. Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm feeling more Sagittarius for this one. Okay. I don't know why. It's just coming across as being more sort of jovial, more sort of cheeky. You know, it's basically someone who is going to try and utilize their sense of humor in the kind of way that takes the piss out of themselves, basically, as their way of rectifying this situation. Okay, so instead of having that deep conversation with you, you know, where everyone's crying and you're hugging and this, that, and the next, it's not going to be like that. Okay, this person is concealing their emotions via humor. Okay, that's going to be their angle that they're going to tackle this through. Okay, and they definitely do want to rectify it with the presence of the star here. It's healing, nurturing, it's rebuilding. Okay, it's rejuvenation, it's opportunities and renewal. So I would say that they're quite optimistic that you're gonna be welcoming to this person, to basically wait and see what it is that they say. Okay, again, just because of the type of personality that you are, the type of character that you are, I'm not getting the energy of you being someone who holds grudges, and they know that. Okay, so that's why they're remaining fairly quite optimistic, actually. I mean, the star, that's a card of optimism, as is the Page of Wands as well. Page of Wands is definitely a card of optimism because it's very cheeky, it's encourageable, it's excited, you know, it's very enthusiastic and adventurous. There needs to be optimism behind that in order to be successfully engaging as a Page of Wands type energy. Okay, so yeah, I definitely do feel that this person is going to be utilizing their sense of humor and just sort of taking the piss out of themselves, you know. So again, whatever you choose to do with this information, Taurus, it's completely up to you. Tarot is not here to tell anybody what to do. That is misusing the tools. Okay, tarot is a tool for guidance, right? It is a tool for guidance. It is not set in stone. It's just a temperature check. Okay, you must never ever ever scapegoat tarot. That is so disrespectful, right? Okay, so let's move on. How does this person feel about Taurus, please? Thank you. The Knight of Coins. Yeah, of course. They feel that they need to be more deliberate, more conscientious in their approach. They need to definitely be methodical and to take things slowly with you. Okay, so while they understand that you're not the type to hold grudges, you're not the type to take any bullshit either. Okay, and they know that, so that's actually that's a positive, isn't it? They know that they need to be slow and steady and patient and clever. They need to be responsible and methodical, and serious. Basically, there is a vibe of seriousness that comes with the Knight of Coins. They know that they're not going to be able to rush anything, that they're not going to be able to fix the situation with you overnight, because again, that wouldn't be realistic. Okay, so it does feel to me that whoever this person is, that they are going to try their best. Okay. They feel also that it's going to be worth it, you know. It is going to be worth it. Yeah. 8 of Wands off balance. So they've already tried on multiple occasions to get a message to you, Taurus, and it's like they stopped themselves halfway through. Okay, you've got Virgo energy with the Knight of Coins, and then you've got Sagittarius energy with the Eight of Wands. It literally says, take action on your ideas, life is moving ahead, but it came out scattered. Okay. They feel that you're moving on. They feel that you've moved on without them. Now again, maybe you actually have, you know. This individual is saying that they don't want to get left behind. Okay. And yeah, as I said, they've already attempted on several occasions to contact you, but they stop themselves each and every time at the last minute, because when that Eight of Wands comes out, either off balance or in the reverse position, it's someone's either doing a U-turn, or they change their mind at the last minute, or they chickened out at the last minute. It's something that isn't moving, you know. It might have been blocked. You might have blocked this person. Someone else could be blocking them from contacting you, okay? But it's something being paused, basically, okay? Right, so what will this person do? Thank you. The Tower. Yeah, it's that strike out of the blue, isn't it? The Tower. That's what they're going to do. They are going to contact you. It is going to be when you least expect it. And I feel that it is going to distract you. So definitely don't get distracted, okay? Do not get distracted from what you've got currently going on in your own life. The Page of Coins and the Knight of Wands. Your Knight of Wands has come out in reverse, so that's impulsiveness. It is impulsive to the point of making a lot of mistakes, okay? It can also be, I mean, it is careless energy. It's very scattered, kind of like scatterbrained. I mean, it says cruel, bigoted, hurried, careless, and discord, you know. So probably what they're going to end up doing, Taurus, I am going to be honest with you here. It looks like they're going to cause an argument, but I don't know if it's deliberate. I don't think it's going to be deliberate. But again, I'm only human. I can make mistakes, okay? Tarot is open to interpretation, right? Simple as. This is like foot in mouth syndrome, okay? The Tower, the Page of Coins, and then the Knight of Wands in reverse. So what they're actually going to do is they're going to put their foot in it, either with you or with someone else, okay? And there's going to be an argument because this person ends up putting their foot in it. They end up saying something really stupid, really thoughtless. So again, I think you're just going to have to wait and see how this one plays out, okay, Taurus, because I don't know if they're going to do this to you or if they're going to do that to someone else, okay? They might end up pushing someone else away from them through their own stupidity, through them saying something hurtful to them, the same way that they did to you. You know, that this could be a repeating theme with this person. They say stupid things to people. They don't realize how hurtful and how insulting they're being, and then they end up pushing everybody away from them. And the fact that they've done it to you is the most painful of all, because out of everybody, they're saying out of everybody, Taurus was the one, or Taurus is the one that I care deeply, or that I care the most about, you know. So this individual does care what you think of them. They don't really care what anyone else thinks of them. Do you know what I mean? I do get the sense that this person does have you on a bit of a pedestal, which again, it's unhealthy, okay? Nobody should be putting anybody on a pedestal. But that's by the by. This person has done that, okay? So again, I would definitely keep an open mind, because it's unclear to me if this person's going to put their foot in it with you once again and cause another argument between yourself and them yet again, or if that's happening currently between themselves and someone else, and then that's making them wake up and realize, oh shit, okay, yeah, actually, this is a me problem. I need to sort myself out. I need to change up the way that I'm speaking to people. I need to change up the way that I'm conducting myself to other people, because I am being really offensive to others. I've even pushed TAURUS away through it. Do you know what I mean? So that's what's going on with their actions, okay? How can you both grow? How can TAURUS and this person grow? Thank you. Not necessarily together. Okay, I need to emphasize on that. You grow as individuals. Right, so you've got the High Priestess in the reverse position, the Fool in the reverse position. But the first card that came out was the Empress, and she came out off balance. And this is how you can grow together. It's really interesting. So you've got Libra and Taurus energy with the Empress. You've got Pisces and Cancer energy with the High Priestess. And then Aquarius energy with the Fool. Yes, it is Aquarius energy. It is not Aries energy. I feel very strongly about that. Really, really strongly about it. I heard someone say once as well that that was a Pisces card. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. Seriously? But anyway, everyone's different. Everyone reads differently. Okay. Right. Empress off balance. Okay, how you can both grow. Here goes. Number 1, and I'm not patronizing anybody here. This is your messages. Somebody is needing to practice gratitude, okay? Somebody is needing to be happy with the results that they have already achieved in their life. Someone needs to take stock of everything that they currently have and everything that they have currently built. Somebody is needing to be more grateful towards another person for how much they have actually done for them. Okay, again, whatever way the pendulum swings, however that piece of the puzzle fits, completely up to you. Okay, you're gonna know how that fits in. Somebody was being ungrateful for another person. Somebody was being complacent. Empress off balance, that is complacency, straight up. I do feel that someone is learning the value of being grateful, and quite possibly even learning the value of a specific relationship, likely the relationship with you. Somebody was being ungrateful and complacent for the connection or the relationship with you. Okay, now this might have taken you to a place internally where you felt so utterly disrespected that you stopped respecting yourself. So it is time for you to take this Empress energy. Doesn't matter about the gender, okay? You can be any gender, doesn't matter. You've got to take this Empress energy internally and turn it back the correct way up. Okay, that's your self-respect. That's your self-regard. This is you finding pleasure and beauty in life. This is you keeping your standards high. Okay, your standards might have slipped because of this person and the way that they were treating you. And it is often said that when someone treats us badly, we don't stop loving them, we stop loving ourselves. That's this Empress off balance energy in a nutshell, okay? So consider that. Consider that when someone's treating us badly, we stop loving ourselves instead of them, okay? Turn that Empress energy back up the right way. Recognize your own inner strength and your own inner beauty, and do not internalize the painful words that this person said to you or about you. Do not internalize that. Do not start disrespecting yourself because of the way that another person treated you, right? Under any circumstances. The High Priestess in the reverse position can indicate someone having hidden motives, someone being very short-sighted, someone being very ignorant or arrogant and superficial, okay? How you can grow, how you can both grow independently as people, you've got to get back in touch with your higher self. Stop doubting your own gut reactions, your own instincts, and your own intuition, okay? And then, of course, the Fool in reverse. That's about naivety, someone being reckless, someone being very unwise, someone being indecisive. So I feel that the message here for you, Taurus, is independently, you're both needing to be more decisive in your life. And I feel that there is also a message here about your boundary work, Taurus. Okay, you've got to focus on your boundary work, because as clear as day, this person crossed a line. They definitely crossed a line, and if you don't stand up for yourself, then who will? Okay. At the bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords. Yeah, it's an empty victory. Okay. It can also be someone being abusive, right? This is Aquarius energy. It says sometimes the victory is not worth the price. Again, selfishness. Selfishness has been coming out loads in this read. Whoever this person is, they were being incredibly selfish at your cost. Conflict, aggression, arguments, fear of failure, self-sabotage and anxiety. Yeah. You feeling defeated. But also as well, your Five of Swords can indicate that you will come out on top. You will be victorious in the situation. It can also say, look, you're going to be proven right, but it's not going to make you feel any better. Not really. Okay. Five of Swords can also be, it's the solution to the problem is not going to be the silver bullet that you might think it will be. Okay. Can I have a healing message for our Taurus collective in love, please? Healing message for Taurus, please. Oh, okay. I'm just going to try and shuffle it a different way. Healing message for Taurus, please. That's the thing with the thin decks. They're really hard to get a good purchase on to shuffle properly. Right, number 28, the wee folk, and that's come out off balance. So I'm going to need to give you the upright and the reversal meaning for that, okay? And then you can pick and choose however you feel that the message sits for you, okay? Right, so it's number 28, the wee folk. Okay, fairies, gnomes and elemental beings of all sorts share the earth with us and are a part of its magical essence. You might catch a glimpse of them from the corner of your eye or simply sense their presence in some secluded spot. Seek them where their world and our world meet, among the roots of ancient trees, on the misty mountaintops and at the edge of the sea. This card means that there are helpers willing to pitch in and give you the assistance that you need on a cause or a project that is dear to their heart as well. Look around you, let your need be known and welcome help when it's offered. Okay, so there are helpers willing to pitch in. Now that could be in the physical or in the spiritual, Taurus, okay? You could have spiritual helpers around you at this point in time. Ask for help, Okay, if you feel that you need help and assistance with this situation, ask it from your spirit guides. The reverse meaning, something small that you may have overlooked could be undermining your progress, so pay attention to the details. So that's saying, have you missed anything, or are you missing anything? Is there something that you might have accidentally overlooked? And it doesn't need to be like a thing, it could be internal as well. Are you overlooking yourself? Okay, are you giving yourself the time, the care, the attention that you're needing? Are you giving yourself the space to breathe and to rejuvenate, you know? Are you giving yourself time to pause and reflect, basically? The keywords, help, community, and details. Affirmation, I give thanks for helpful friends. So it's possible, Taurus, that you've got a couple of good friends around you who are going to be reliable and who will help provide you with realistic advice on this particular situation. You know, friends that know both yourself and this person, friends who can see both sides of the fence as clear as day, friends that you trust to give good advice. And then the challenge, what elemental beings do you sense near your home? Okay. Right, so that's more sort of that one might be a bit woo-woo for some people, but it's like every place has a spirit, you know, they've got a soul to them. Again, it does sound woo-woo, but it's like, for example, every home. Have you noticed that every home that you've ever been in, whether it be currently a family living there or vacant home, say you're going around viewing houses, you know, have you ever noticed that every single house has got a different energy to it, it's got a different vibe to it? Have you ever noticed that? It's the same everywhere you go, every place you go, be it a place out in nature, you know, be it in the forest or a mountainside or someplace, or as I say, an actual building. They've all got different energies to them. Yeah, that's what they were referring to with that. What is the energy around your home? Now you contribute to that energy. Okay, you absolutely you contribute to that energy. So it's like, what energies are you bringing into your home? What energies are you contributing to that home? Is it a happy place? Is it a place of anxiety? Is it a place that you feel safe, or is it a place that you feel unsafe? And then how can you make those changes that you're needing to make to that particular home, for example? Okay. Right. So to conclude your read, I'm going to do the usual with a naughty deck. If you don't like swearing or sarcasm, then you don't have to listen. Okay, this is just for a bit of fun at the end of the reads. Whoa. Maybe you just need to shake your booty. Yeah, maybe. Life throws out very few problems that aren't more easily managed after you've danced it out a bit. Think you're a bad dancer? Then stop that shit right now. Just stand up and give your groove thing a jiggle. It is 98.5% scientifically proven to make you take yourself less seriously. Yeah. So it's time basically for you to let your hair down, chill a bit, you know. I want to say as well with that one to stop putting so much pressure on yourself to present as being perfect all of the time. Okay, guess who ain't got to explain shit to nobody? You. Quit trying to explain yourself to everyone. No one has to understand your brand of cuckoo. You gotta own your shit, and that's a whole lot different than trying to get everyone to sign off on whatever weirdness you want to create. Get on with your freaky little self, you freaky little fuck. Yeah, you do you. Don't explain yourself to anybody. It's none of anyone else's business what it is that you may or may not be doing. Okay, right, so what is it that you need to be mindful of? What is it that our Taurus collective is needing to be mindful of, please, for this week? What is it, our Taurus? Thank you. That was nice and quick. Baggage. You need to be mindful of baggage, Taurus. You need to be mindful of not letting go or of not letting something go. Again, I'm not on about your personal boundaries, okay? Your personal boundaries are non-negotiable, right? This is about potentially any kind of grudges, any silly little quarrels that you might be harboring onto, okay? Now is the time to be mindful. Is this a grudge, or is this one of my boundaries that is non-negotiable, right? Only you can decide that. There's no one else's place to decide that for you. Be mindful of hanging on to past hurts or past issues. Be mindful of identifying repeating patterns that are unhealthy, okay? Be mindful of that impact. Oh, I'm trying to read it as a separate thing. Duh. Identify and heal patterns that impact on your relationships. Okay, so be mindful of damaging patterns within relationships. Okay, are you doing it? Is someone else doing it? Okay, if you're doing it, how can you change things up? If someone else is doing it, then how is that going to work for you in your life? Okay, just be mindful of baggage, be it yours or anyone else's. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I just genuinely hope that reading has been helpful. According to the YouTube algorithm, my readings are not helpful, not even slightly. So, I mean, it's up to you guys. What do you think? Was it helpful? Do you feel that you can become unstuck through that, or whatever? I don't know. But yeah, if you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading, I am taking bookings on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. Don't forget to go check out all of your other signs and the daily reads as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.